Hello everyone, it's Marina from Say Something Crafty. I am here to do a project share with you. This is a guest design team project for Sophie Kit, and she is MindBarretty on Etsy, and I will have a link to her YouTube, her Facebook, as well as her Etsy, so you guys can check this out because it's really awesome. She asked me to do a guest design team project for her using her Rustic Bohemian digital papers, and I was super excited because they are really pretty papers. So I had a lot of fun putting this one together for you, and I also am excited to share with you that I have made a tutorial for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and check that out, and I'll link that below whenever you're ready. And I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through for you after I tell you a few things about the cover. I have, it's a patchwork cover, and it's all little squares, and this one I did really interesting. It's really cool because I didn't really need to have anything extra. It's just the fabric. So the fabric that I used is in here, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. So I'm really excited that I did the tutorial so I can show you guys how I make mine. There's more than one way to make these. There's a ton of different ways. I will also have the link for Lori W. She's the one that originally showed me how to make these. Well, she shows how to do a traveler's notebook patchwork cover, and so that's pretty awesome. So you guys can check that out below. I'll have that link below, as well as my tutorial for how I do mine, because I do mine differently. But I also work with upholsteries and different fabrics, and it's using silks and upholsteries together is really difficult, and you guys will see that in the tutorial because they don't cooperate like cottons do, like linens do. They're just more resistant to stuff, which is okay. It's good. It makes it tougher, but if you're doing a project like this, it's good to know these things. I'm glad I went through a little learning process because I didn't know the first time I made it that it was going to be so difficult. So I'm really happy I got to share that with you guys, but I will have that link below also. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share with you a little bit about the journal. I have this charm on here, and I put a little dangle on here. I think I had ordered some bead caps, and this is in the bead caps, and it looked more like a charm to me than a bead cap, and I don't have any beads this big, so I just stuck it on here, and I actually have a few of them that I just saved as charms. I have some doilies, some layered doilies, and this one has like a little flower on it. It's really pretty. And I have some handmade beads, and with my journals I've been making, I really like to put, I call it journal jewelry, and I put on like my handmade beads and charms and my handmade boho tassels. I really like to incorporate those on the journals. They're removable, they're completely removable, so if the recipient gets it and they're deciding that they don't want this on here, or they want to make their own charms, or whatever they feel like doing, they can go ahead and do that. But I just want to share this. Like, these are just pieces from, I found this really pretty fabric, and I cut it into strips because it's really thin, but it's really pretty, and I like how it falls. It's really beautiful. And then I have some vintage ribbon. Like, this ribbon is stiffer. Some crinkle seam binding, and then I have some of the silks or satin or whatever this material is. It's really pretty. And then I have some sari silk ribbon in here as well. Just lots of different stuff in here. It's really pretty. So it's just one of my tassels that I make. And the upholstery on here, there's woven upholstery, there's drapery, there's it's really pretty. I love these colors together. I'm going to show you guys the back real quick. It's got a ribbon closure. And that's the back. And it's got all this little stuff on it from when I was sewing and cutting stuff up, so I got to get all that off. There's just little bits of stuff everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside so you guys can see this really beautiful kit. So it's the Rustic Bohemian. I used parts 1 and 2. And here's a paper bag, a coffee dye paper bag that doubles as a tuck spot. And I just have one of the tags from the kit in there. I sewed on this bag here. And put some trim up here. And then there's a pocket that I made, and I sewed into a pocket, and then I put some ephemera in here. This one's from the kit. Super pretty. I like this. I like the flowers on there. And she has all these really, really pretty images just like collaged together. It's so beautiful. And I like how it's on the background of like, I don't know, looks like fabric. I think that's so pretty. Another tag from the collection. And then I have just some extra bits that I put in here. And this is one of my handmade boho beads. And I call them like journal jewelry because I like to, I got questions on ways that you could use these beads, and there's like a number of ways. Like I used one up here, and I put one on here for like a charm, and I added some charms. There's a little owl and a little Tim Holtz charm that says inspire, and it just dangles on the paper clip. But it's really pretty. These are really pretty. There's lots of ways to use them. I think I want to make some actual jewelry out of them too, so I can show that to you guys. Over here I put a personal library card, and it's got the sticky on the back so the recipient can put that wherever they want to. And in the center is an envelope. Super cute. This comes with the kit, and I just put my own little ephemera in there. But isn't this so pretty? And then I sewed on a coffee dyed envelope, or CD envelope. And I just put some die cuts in there, some Tim Holtz die cuts. And here's another one of her tags that come with the kit, and I just tucked that into here. And I left the little tails hanging on. I like to do that. Just a bit of extra ephemera, some coffee dyed paper, and I just like looking at these. These are really pretty. Like I really enjoyed using this kit. And then there's some more here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And here's the other side of that belly paper pocket that I made. And these are ephemera that I got from Irene. Thank you, Irene. And I just have a recipe card that I tucked in here. And there's that pretty pink doily. Zoya. Stop. No. She spotted a box. And I sewed on a bit of extra paper that I had for my scraps. And I put another guest check in there. So pretty. Love this kit. I love this kit. So I will have this kit linked below if you want to check that out, and I will also have the tutorial for how I made my cover, as well as the one that Lori has, because there's more than one way to make them. And I'm also going to go ahead and link the if you don't want to do patchwork and you want to just make a cover like a boho journal cover, there's a ton of ways to make them. I also already made a tutorial for the boho journal fabric journal, so you guys can check that out if you want to as well. So I'll have all those fun links below so you guys can check those out. But that is this journal. I hope you guys enjoyed the flip through. Make sure you go check out Sophie's digital kits, because she has a whole bunch of really, really awesome kits that are super inspirational. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flip through. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.